friends. So we are actually about to dive into the OVA of Violet Evergarden. Very excited. Now, by now, my announcement video has come out about, before we get into that, about me not reacting to A Place Farther Than the Universe immediately after. For today, this is the only thing that's coming out this Thursday. There will be no A Place Farther Than the Universe, and that is because I just don't have the time. April's super busy. I have my last exam and then my final exam of chemistry, my organic chemistry class. And then, of course, I have very intensive projects from my drawing class, and then work is building up, which is great, more hours for me, because people who were training in our store have moved on to their locations, and so now there's more hours, which means I'll be working more. So I'm pulling back in a couple of ways. One, I'm pulling back on the gym, not going as much as I have been for my strength training program. Now I'm doing only 3 days a week, and a little bit less time at the gym. And of course, in terms of reactions, I'm gonna pull back on some videos because so much is happening. So no A Place Farther Than the Universe until after April is over. No My Hero Academia until after April is over, and also no Supergirl until after April is over. Just how it is. I have to pick and choose what to react to and what to do. And of course, because even though this is fun, it's a hobby, and so the hobby has to, has to be set aside to a degree. But of course, those things that I'm still reacting to that I'm in the middle of, like Assassination Classroom, Wonder Woman, Music Monday, those things are still continuing because I'm either in the middle of it or I've fallen so far behind it, I need to get it finished. So those are kind of the only things going to be happening for April. April's going to be a very boring month, but it'll be, it'll allow me to play catch up in other ways and focus on my studies. And then once April, and also because I have to sit, my goodness, I still need to put together a checklist because I have a lot of things to get done for internship applications before the end of before even the 25th, before the end of this week, actually. So a lot of stuff for me to do. I've got to get on top of it. And as I organize my life and get things done, certain things have to go. That's me really talking fast at you. And those are my announcements. So, this is the OVA for Violet Evergarden. This apparently takes place between episodes 4 and 5, which I don't actually remember what they were like, but obviously that was early on in the season. That was before Violet had her I'm on fire moment and some other stuff. So this is kind of also in a way episode 14, where it looked like episode 14, but it's the OVA. Now there are also the 2 movies. So I know there's the kind of original movie that's kind of like a one-shot where it's very separate and very different. And then there's also the movie that kind of brings conclusion to Violet's story that takes place many years later. Now apparently it's going to be in theaters in the States sometime in the next couple of months, which is going to be really cool, weird and cool, because I would love to watch it, but also at the same time, I want to react to it, and I can't react to it in theaters because that probably would be illegal and obnoxious. So, who knows? Maybe I'll react to it first, and then I'll go watch it in theaters and get to enjoy it as is. Maybe I'll react to it first. Like, if I get a chance, if I do react to it, I would react to it first, and then I would go watch it in theaters to kind of enjoy it for what it is, and maybe turn my brain off, because my brain tends to go into commentary mode when I'm watching things, and maybe go alone, because if I'm sitting with somebody, like, that I know, I talk to them. My mom doesn't mind, other people do. But that's all I've really got to say. This is the OVA for Violet Evergarden. This is the last of the Violet Evergarden series. And yeah, so if you're watching on YouTube, there's a countdown timer. You can't miss it if you want to follow along. There is a link to a version below, so you can click on that. But yeah, without further ado, let's dive in. Oh my gosh. Woohoo! Loud! Oh, apparently this is about the singer. It is fun how Violet's been helping rather artistic individuals, even if they're not outright artists. Now that's a voice. Getting his like little piano play. Violet's sitting alone. That was amazing, yeah. Wow. Everyone's standing and she doesn't know why, but now she's like, okay, I think I'll stand and I'll clap. Violet or her? Oh, it is about Violet. Okay. Again, what's really fun about this fact that we don't get anything for the first like few seconds really throws me off all the time. Again, for at least for the most of this series, up until I think the point Violet talks about being on fire, we only see Violet changing and we only learn about things from the other characters' perspectives. That's still loud. We don't actually know what Violet's thinking at all. Or feeling, maybe because everything is just so stoic and kind of controlled. It isn't until after the whole fire thing that we get to kind of see more things from Violet's perspective. Like now that Violet's kind of allowing herself to feel and stuff, we actually get to see an insight to her. Whereas before that moment, again, well, so I'm assuming what we're going with the OVA, because OVA takes place between those moments before she feels that she is on fire. We're still going to see this story from the guest stars' perspective. Which is fun and cool. That sounds like a heavy headpiece. Yeah, just to like... So you're that river doll. Ooh. Ooh, Count Brady. Oh! Oh yeah, we're getting pushed out by all these ridiculous flowers and stuff. Whoever's doing the subtitles for this is kind of a little funky because I saw Arda and then Arudo. A little off here. So he's the composer and probably even the designer of the show. I love kind of the old school thing with like the clothes hanging out of the line between the apartment buildings. I like how casual and cute she looks. Oh, that's interesting how she says classical. I wonder if she was singing then in classical Japanese then, which is very different obviously than modern Japanese. I know that's because I heard an interview about it. Is it Count Brady? You would think so. It's not in my name. Oh. It. Oh, that's her real name. There's a lot going on there. So maybe... She's so cute. Gonna have to say something, sweetheart. Think about yourself and write it. So she's telling her to make it up? You know, it's so interesting to see the impeccable, you know, veteran that is Violet get pushed back by a flower. Whoever's doing subtitles didn't do a very good job. It's kind of like her love letter to Gilbert. So she's still a little awkward here. Well, we know she's good at writing out words other people tell her. But when it comes from her imagination, still kind of empathize. That's kind of an important moment. It's still kind of stilted and military-esque. There all day. Is she wearing her shirt or is she wearing a man's shirt over her clothes? Doing a little bit of reading about, like, love letter reading? I liked it. So she's doing research at the library, reading different books and stuff, so she could better understand how to write this letter. Little story. Oh, that was the story mentioned for Erica. Oh, look at that water. Shut up. How old is she supposed to be? Yeah. The era. Again, shot to her hands, but her hands are pretty. Ooh, the little that shadow there. That was nice. Oh, I like how Violet went over there, but she also went to grab the book like this, because if you grab the book by this, you can actually destroy the binding. So when you pull out a book, make sure you push the other books to the side and then pull it out. What did she just do? Put her face in the corner? What is she doing? What is she doing? A little creepy. Too advanced for her. Yeah, that was being interesting. Just trying to have her make it up. She's not giving her anything. That is really tough. And she's not telling her anything. She just keeps saying no. No way. She's so disappointed. So is Mariette her real name? And just, she's difficult. And she's not giving you anything to work off of. It's a character. An aria is a part of a new opera. So his name is Aruto. I know. That really changes everything now. But it has to be a lyrical song-like one. I like how everyone's around there just like brainstorming with her. It's so cute. Little. His heels and his little fan. What is this boy? Benedict, you're so weird. You know, it's cute now that I've seen the last episode. Like, that moment just, like, seals it for me. So what, all of them are gonna work together on this? That's kind of cute. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. I love this, them all working together. Haiku, Japanese form. Oh, it's a haiku. Haikus can be rather short or rather long. Isa. That's depressing. It's depressing. I like how we can't see Erica because we have no idea. So she's just gonna take what they've given her and kind of put it together in something. I like how Catalina is so very, I've got an arsenal. Ah, cool, I've got an arsenal. I like how she's viewing it like that. She's winning for somebody, isn't she? You know, I like her outfit because even though this is supposed to be, it's very much a period piece in a way, it's very much an alternate one with the language in that, and even the outfit wouldn't work for that kind of time we're getting here, which is definitely World War I, World War II with the vehicles. Kind of got a point. She's very honest and forthright. So they are writing a modern opera. It might be, but no. It's a modern opera. A bit more Broadway, a little bit less opera. She wants to create and write something hopeful for the people. It's hard. They're frozen. No, typo. So this is a very much job they've done together. Marry it to modest. Who was he talking to? Really? Oh my god! She's the one who like recommended her. It's so cute. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I like that. She did that to her. Who live this times. These subtitles, man. Woof. Violet, don't sneak up on people like that. The wordage there is just a little. Oh, okay. Don't chase her, Violet. You goober. Honey, you can't outrun her. Must be a similar a parallel to kilometer. Kinda. Little moments like the adjustment of the bag, the movement of the hands, the way the eyes kind of flicker. So this is pre her remembering that he might be dead. He might be, but she is here very well aware that people are keeping things from her. It makes sense that she would pursue this avenue because, oh, Hugo. That they would pursue this avenue because if the main heroine is really her, then she needs to get it from her perspective. Oh. Okay, so he's more of like a father figure to her, a father-in-law figure. Oh, that's, I like that. A little parallel there. Oh. Oh, it's not a watch, it's a picture. She had longer hair there. I like how you see like his little sideburns, a little bit of scruff he's got at the corner of his jaw. Very cute. Those little details like that, very nice. Kind of simple too, because little lines. The way they don't show people's face, like only the side, but the back of their head parts, and just different moments like that. That is the wall people who were killed in action or missing in action. Which I guess is a reference a bit to World War I too. So it's kind of a World War I II feel to it. More so World War I than World War II. Even the short hair kind of makes sense because about like the 20s kind of cut like that. Especially amongst amongst artists. So even then, even after these months have passed, that there's still guys coming back from being prisoners of war or lost or whatever it might be. Oh, her letters. That's super helpful. Do that. Oh no. Not like that. It strikes all men's hearts. So the letters, it is kind of a reflection of her, but it has to be more than her then. Thanks, that's kind of a compliment. Oh, her little doggy. It's so sweet that Claudia just gave, you know, gave her that puppy. Hey, buddy. Wanna say Santa? Benedict likes to flap his lips, doesn't he? Bit of a gossip too, my gosh. Except for Leadhard, Gilbert's brother, most of the men around her are very, very kind guys. If the destination's not there, if they've moved, return to sender. He's trying to get poetic here. Not really. Ooh, is this like a warehouse filled with undeliverable mail? It is. A lot of stuff there, jeez. Letters and objects and luggage. It's sender and receiver. Ooh. I guess their air and the movement of it made him fall. Remember? this was very clearly written after the last episode, because we do see little aspects of this in the OVA that reflects the last episode. Erica's crush, the plane, all of that. Oh, those are, not foxgloves. Oh, I forgot what they're called. Very beautiful. Oh, back to the first episode. Oh, that's right. Lakuli wrote a letter to her parents. Where they live got destroyed. That's right. Totally forgot about that. I love you. You know, I realized that I haven't listened to yet. I haven't listened to the actual English dub of this yet. I don't know what accents they've chosen. I totally forgot to do that. Just didn't have time. I will eventually. I think is exactly what she has in mind. Nope, nope. She did a good job. Good job. Good job. She's crying. She even wrote it very song-like. Very cute. Oh, she even delivered it in an envelope. Very nice. I think there were some operas that were written for more modern times. Ooh, that's hard to sing like that on your knees. Keep in mind, back then, you really had to be a very strong projecting singer. And you had to have really amazing acoustics in there, because singers weren't mic'd back then like they are today. That's why for a while, only opera singers could really sing and perform, because they were the only ones who could project to the back of the nice, the back of, back of the whole bloody place. He's so proud of her. She's still sitting alone. That's so hard to sing like that. But she is half her diaphragm straight. Nice simple 4/4 time. I like that. The yet to dry soil of Someday Road. Not bad vibes. Are pretty beast lyrics. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She's tearing up. She's tearing up. Oh, sorry. So this is the climactic end song then. Oh, she does stand up. Okay. She would. She just gotta sing. Hmm. A freaking good singer. I like how they use the sunny spot, but then they also reflect like how kind of cold and sort of colorless a lot of that winter moment was. And where they were standing happens to have the most light in that park area. Little shiny bits of paper. That's cool. Look at that! They're all in tears. And she looks so proud. Nice. Surely the day you will understand love will come. Man, these titles are so wordy. Surely the day you understand love will come. I gotta write that tab down. It's so long. Gosh. What a great OVA, what a great episode. You know, this would have fit kind of really perfectly in the middle. It's okay. You can watch this. Watching this in between wouldn't have spoiled anything. It would have been perfect, actually. It would have flowed like everything else. But the fact that I watched this after episode 13 really makes this episode, this OVA, a bit more enjoyable. Because we see Erica's little crush on Benedict a little bit. The reference to the plane dropping all those letters and kind of this big beautiful ceremony, kind of as Violet's reached the kind of the ending of her beginning to heal. But with which she's no longer on fire. The city kind of also gets to cathartically release and heal. And a reminder of this OVA that, you know, Luculia wrote to her parents, and her parents have passed away. And I mean, just little tidbits here and there. But yeah, this is great. It was a nice OVA for sure. So glad I didn't cry. I'm a little bit tired of crying, you know, just saying. But it is definitely a wonderful episode. Very cute and sweet, and it's a good reminder of how far Violet has grown. It's cute to see, you know, that little moment of just how much a cohesive group they've become. You know, Catalina none of them really understanding Violet, Catalina really not understanding Violet, Erica and Iris kind of going, what kind of girl is this? To the point where they, you know, they care about her, they want to take care of her, and we see that near the end of the series. Where I love the moment where they're all hanging out for like quite some time trying to create lyrics and trying to help Violet do her job, which is really sweet. Of course, we get the wonderful honesty that is of Violet. It's just little moments like this that, yes, this could have been easily enjoyed right between 4 and 5 easily. Wouldn't have spoiled anything or affected anything, but watching it after we watched the entire season helps us really appreciate how Violet has grown, the relationship dynamics of the characters, and kind of seeing, okay, here we see this big cohesive moment that really solidifies how much the characters care about her. Violet cares about them, and they care about her later on. With Catalina being so worried over Violet, with Violet being so worried over her and Benedict, with Benedict jumping up and kind of the way that he kind of feels and loves, him running down the railway in heels, just being so proactive, and kind of the boldness that is Benedict. He's such a strange boy. And, you know, Erica's sort of infatuation with him, and just kind of, you know, I mean, it's just a very cute, very sweet moment. Again, easily could have been watched between episodes 4 and 5. Wouldn't have ruined or changed anything. But watching it now makes us really kind of appreciate all that has led up to the season finale, the series finale. And this is kind of an OVA that sort of reminds us of that. So very, very sweet. I love it a lot. Nothing really else to say. Again, unfortunately, a place further than the universe will have to wait until May. It's just kind of how it is. And that's kind of the gist of it. Yeah, that's all I've really got to say. You know, we finished Violet Evergarden. I'm so glad I switched my mind and decided to go back and react to this. I gotta work on my video that's been blocked by copyright for my Eurocamp. Now that Eurocamp's coming to an end, season 2 is. Maybe again I'll get on wait till I get closer to actually recording the rest of season 2. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I've got nothing else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.